video and inconvenient tax, the Tax Reform Act of 1986, is discussed. We will give an in-depth discussion of why Ronald Reagan passed the Tax Reform Act and what it did for the American government. The Tax Reform Act of 19